Hello, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. Happy Sunday. We are back with another faith-based topic. As you guys know, every Sunday we are here talking about faith, sharing a word of encouragement, showing gratitude to all the things that are happening in our lives, especially during this season of rebuilding. Now, today's topic is going to be a little spicy, maybe hit a little hard for some people, but I think it's a necessary thing to talk about. It's a healthy thing to talk about, and we're doing it in a gentle manner. So it's going to land well for people who are maybe doubting themselves, people who are letting the noise outside of themselves get to them, or even for people who may be sharing a little bit of negativity that are causing the self-doubts. Now, before we get into today's topic, please do remember to subscribe to the channel. We're going to be having so much amazing topics. Remember to look at my community posts on the channel, Instagram, Facebook, so you guys can see our schedule. Remember, we're going to be uploading content every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Now, getting right into today's video. So today's video, we're going to be talking about why you can't listen to people who make you doubt yourself. And I know that hit a few people a little bit hard, but again, we're just here to share a gentle word that will help people move forward and not listen to the negativity, or for people who are spreading the negativity and take some time to reflect and not push certain energy out there. Now, for the people out there who are receiving these thoughts and opinions, and it's making you doubt yourself, the number one thing to keep in mind, not everyone deserves access to your faith. Not everyone deserves access to what you are building. You may share it. It may be obvious if you're someone like me who's starting this new path publicly. It may be obvious that you're on a new journey. But as far as what you believe in, what your goal is, and what you're doing, that doesn't have to be shared out loud. And it doesn't have to be shared, most importantly, with everyone. One important thing that I've learned is that advice should be weighed. It shouldn't automatically just be accepted. You should be a hearer, you should be a listener, and you should take into account things that people say, but you don't automatically have to accept that what someone is saying to you is correct, or is for you, or that you should take it into consideration. Some people will question the path that you're on, not because it's wrong, but because it challenges what they believe is possible. Now, to be very clear, this isn't about being prideful or arrogant. This is solely about discerning. Discernment is such a powerful gift to have. And discerning what's for you and discerning what's not for you is an important thing to sharpen while you're on this journey, especially when you're beginning, because there's going to be a lot of people that have your best interests at heart, that just want to see you have good things, but they don't have your faith, they don't have your vision. So it's hard for them to see you. It's hard for them not to share a word that may come off to you as negative, but for them is just simply protecting you. So keeping in mind that a lot of the things that people may say may not feel the best and may cause a little bit of self-doubt, but it's important not to take it personal. It's important not to internalize it. It's important to sit and reflect what they're saying, because maybe they are saying something that's true that will help steer you on a correct path, or maybe what they're saying is just them expressing to you what their fears are. And understanding that a lot of the time it's coming from a place of love, and it's coming from that person's personal perception of life. It's not coming from reality. It's not coming from a place of malice. With that being said, another thing to keep in mind is that you can love people and you can love them deeply, but you can also limit how much you actually share with everyone, because not everyone needs to have that access. And you should be limiting the amount of fear that they may put into your future, into your goals, because then you can just bring yourself down by sharing things that are exciting, but to them may be risky. And they say something that shows what their fears are, and that's what causes the doubt. And that can potentially affect your future. So having enough restraint to understand this doesn't need to be shared. To understand that you love these people and you may love this person, but it doesn't mean you need to share these things with this person or these things with these people. And the truth is, because doubt spreads easily. You can't contaminate your faith, your mindset, and your ambition just for the sake of trying to be open, just for the sake of trying to express to others what's going on in your life because they want to know or because you just feel excited to share it. Restraint is more your way of protecting yourself, so nothing steers you away from your goals. So the most faithful thing that you can do for yourself is quietly moving forward without over explaining yourself. If someone asks you something, you can answer, but don't over explain. Don't overgive, don't overshare. Don't give too much of what you're doing and too much of yourself, especially to someone who you may know that does not fully understand the path that you're on. And the way that you can identify this is if you did have a conversation with them and that conversation left you feeling smaller, left you feeling more confused or less confident, it's worth reconsidering how much access you give to that person and understanding it should be done the first time. Don't let the second time happen. Don't let the third time happen. If you had a conversation with someone and you walked away with those feelings, that is the time right then and there to sit down with yourself and reevaluate how much you actually share with this person. And it's not saying that when things are flourishing and when things actually come true, you can't celebrate together. But it's just being mindful and, like I said, having that discernment to understand what to share and what not to share. And within doing that, you protect your faith, you protect your future, and you protect yourself. Not everyone's going to understand what God has revealed to you, and that's okay. As long as you understand, as long as you have faith and you're working towards it, that's what's important. But during this time that you are working towards it, please do yourself the justice to have those two fruits in mind. One, having the discernment to understand what to share and what not to share. And two, having restraint so you do not overshare when you are having certain conversations with people. Remember, protect your vision, protect your goal, protect yourself, love yourself, and understand that this is not meant to be harsh to anyone out there. This is just meant to bring awareness to people on how to protect themselves during a time that is so sensitive. And for the people out there who may be fueling the doubt, whether if it's intentionally, whether if it's not intentionally, and we're only speaking to those people who are doing it not from a malicious place. You're doing it from a place of love. You're doing it from a place of protection. And that is a very kind thing to do. But also keeping in mind that you can have enough discernment to, one, pick the moment to say something to someone, and then two, understanding how to say something to someone. And let it be known that this is just your personal view based off of the information that you have. And if you really do want to still have access to the things that this person is doing, if you still want to know the things that are going on in that person's life because you love them and you want to be a pillar of support and you want to be someone that they can trust, say what you have to say in a very respectful, gentle manner, being mindful of when you say it, but end the conversation with, I feel this way because of my current understanding. But if there's something that I'm missing, please let me know. Please help me understand what you're trying to do. Or maybe even starting with that in the first place before bringing things up would help you. And if you still don't understand, it's okay to ask questions. Be mindful of the questions that you're asking. Be mindful of the way that you're approaching it. And most importantly, understanding when the time is right to say something. And on both ends, the person who's expressing their fears and for the person who may be receiving that and it may be causing self-doubt, communication is key. Don't hold things in. Pick a time and a place to sit down, whether you want to express to this person something that you fear happening or whether you want to express to someone that you wish that they wouldn't project their fears onto you. It's healthy to do that. And as long as it's done respectfully, all that's going to do is build that relationship to come closer and who even knows, help you push towards your goals faster, or even best case scenario, all that's going to do is drive strength in that relationship. Now, I hope that if you're in that place in life or if you're sharing that, to other people that this was a helpful word that you can take with you. If it was, please do drop a comment below. If you're in a place where you're experiencing a lot of self-doubt, do check out my previous video on how to overcome it. Or please do comment below. I would love to respond to you guys. I love to talk to you guys more, to help share what I'm doing, or just to help share a kind word, or just to let you know that you are not alone. We all experience it. We're all getting through it, and we can get through it together. Now, if you guys are finding a lot of value from these videos, please do remember to subscribe to this channel. I do enjoy doing these faith-based videos every single week. So thank you so much. That's all that I have for now. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.